and going with $200 billion more in Chinese exports to the United States, 10% tariffs on that over the course of, over the course of the next 60 days at least. We'll see how that works out. Maybe Xi Jinping will come to his senses, or maybe he will continue his nation's mercantilist trade policies and decide to surrender their middle class and every prospect that they have of having an enormous economic engine for the 21st century.
I mean, the core problem, Lou, is that over the last 15 years, China used unfair trade practices to destroy our manufacturing industries in many cases. What China has promised now to do is to capture the emerging industries of the future using these same unfair trade practices.
Well, you call it unfair trade practices. I just want to insert here. Unfair trade practices, as you're using the expression, includes the theft of about $600 billion a year in intellectual property, right?
Extraordinary. It's theft. It's the forced technology transfer. When an American company goes to China, they have to hand over their technology to sell into that market. They evade our export controls. Yeah. And by the way, Lou, when they run up that big trade deficit, they come back here, go into Silicon Valley and buy up those crown jewels. We can't be letting them do all of this. And President Donald J. Trump is...
The president is now being challenged on Capitol Hill. Here is a company that has violated U.S. sanctions against North Korea, against Iran, and without penalty now, the president making a decided judgment based on other factors, that is political foreign policy concerns and interests. Where's this going to end? Because it is building on Capitol Hill a resistance to the president's giving them a pass.
Yeah, two things, Lou. ZTE didn't just pop up overnight. It's been around for the last 2 decades. Where was Congress? Where were the presidents?
What was around for 2 decades?
ZTE. The whole problem. Nobody ever got on it. What I'm saying here is President Trump was the one who's cracking down on this. And what I say is it's going to be 3 strikes, you're out. What this administration has done is hit ZTE. Yeah, go ahead, sir.
7 years of violating sanctions and there will be no consequence is a big deal. And I understand that you would like to spin this and construct it in the way you have, but that doesn't go to the issue of the political resistance that is building on Capitol Hill to stop the president from giving them a free pass.
I understand ZTE is receiving one of the largest fines in history. We're making them change their management structure. We're making them have oversight. So it's not like the ZTE is not being punished. But I can assure you, Lou, one more step over the line, and that'll be the end of ZTE.
Okay, because you said 3 strikes, and I'm thinking, oh, no, not 3 strikes.
Well, they
not
did
when you're
2
talking
already.
About the national interest and the national security.
Yeah. Well, like I say, heavy fine, change of management, oversight committee. And look, where was President Obama
Peter.
on this?
Can I say to you, if I may, I'm a simple guy.
Yeah.
The Chinese are stealing $600 billion a year in intellectual property.
This president will.
And ZTE gets a, how much was that fine? $1 billion? I mean,
understood.
You know, that's not exactly a symmetrical consequence for an absolute affront against the integrity of our national security and our intellectual property.
And the president just put another $200 billion worth of tariffs on the People's Republic of China because they're stealing our technology, forcing our technology transfer. This president is the toughest president that we've ever had in the last 50 years on trade.
I'm talking about one issue here.
Understood.
You know, I applaud the president on nearly everything. ZTE is becoming problematic.
Well, ZTE, again, the president has put on very strong sanctions on them, and one more step over the line, and that'll be the end of that. Remember, Lou, the president was clear about this. As part of the broader strategic negotiations on North Korea, the president wanted to work with Xi Jinping on this.
I appreciate it. Thank you.